Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is knotwork, and I'm getting back into recording. It's been about a month since the last time I played a video game, due to real-life circumstances. Some things have happened, and I have not really had the time or the inclination to do pretty much anything. The others from the Nebulous know already, and I'll say this here and now. I am now a daddy. I had a little boy about a month ago on August 1st, and things have been surreal. I'm sleeping, kind of, in spurts. I'm definitely getting more than my wife, which, bless her. Oof. But anyway, I wanted to get back into recording, and I didn't want to just jump right back into Minecraft or, any of the games that I've been playing, because those kind of take preparation time. You can't just sit down and bang out, a couple of episodes in between feedings. So to kind of get back into swing of things, I decided I'm going to play Civilization. This is a game that I have not played probably since I was in high school. I used to play the original Sid Meier's Civilization, and I thought it was the greatest game ever made. There's so many things you had to keep track of. The graphics were great. You had little actual figures you got to move around. It was like playing Risk on the computer, but I didn't have to worry about my friend Cubby flipping the game board over whenever I took Australia. So, this was a great alternative. Now, I haven't really played any of the later ones. I saw this on Steam. It was a great buy. I think it was like $15. I've played it maybe half an hour just to get used to the controls. I figured it'd be a little bit different. And then I discovered they have mods. Mods are only available for single player. You can't really do it on the multiplayer online. But this one caught my eye. This is a mod of Ice and Fire, which is a play on the Game of Thrones series. If any of you guys watch that, if you've read the books, basically, instead of playing on Earth with the civilizations we're used to, we're playing in Westeros. So let's give that a go. So let's set up a new game. New. Yep. So you get to pick one of the houses from a game or a Song of Fire and Ice. So who do we want to be? Khal Drogo looks interesting. Combat strength plus 30 when fighting sovereignty units or attacking a sovereignty itself. All mounted units have +1. So they actually set up their skills. Oh, look, they've even renamed them. Yeah, cool. They set up the skills based off of the characters in the books. So, Renly, Rob. Oh, that's interesting. There's no John. I know he's not a king per se, but I kind of figured they'd still include him somewhere. But let's see. Sneaky and conniving. Sneaky, conniving, and awesome. Nah, I never liked his character. Stannis is kind of a dick. Tywin, no. Yeah, let's go with Khal Drogo. So, we want to do continents, because I like having oceans in between us. That changed to Westeros. Yeah. Map size standard. Game pace standard. Yeah, let's just leave all that standard. And we'll start the game. Intervals naturally. Let's do this. And say we'll do 15 minutes from now. Greetings, Khal Drogo. You lead a powerful Dothraki Khalasar. The Dothraki people are a culture of nomadic warriors in Essos, with a known history going back 400 years, shortly before the Aegean I Targaryen landed in Westeros. They range across the vast grasslands of the Dothraki Sea in hordes. The Dothraki are nomadic warriors who ride better than any Westerosi knight. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or die, Khal Drogo. Do you have what it takes to cross the narrow sea and take the Iron Throne? If anyone's read the books or seen the show, you'll know no. But let's see if we can rewrite that history, shall we? Okay. So it starts like normal. We get, looks like some settlers and a band of warriors. Gonna have to look for horses real quick here. And I like the placement we started at. We've got some river right on the bank of an ocean here. Forest, grasslands, some silver. Okay, so yeah, let's tell them to settle. So, now unfortunately, in the beginning here, I'm going to be skipping quite a bit of turns, I guess, just because we're not going to have a whole lot to play with at first. But we do want to get a scout going, and let's pick...
Excuse me.
Select a technology that your civilization will research. When a technology has been discovered, you'll be prompted to select a new one to research. Thank you. And we are the Dothraki, so let's go for animal husbandry right quick. And let's tell these guys to start wandering around. See what we can find. Some cattle. So I've got 8 other player characters who are going to be actively competing with me. There's a couple of city-states, which are like countries, but they don't try and expand. And then barbarian hordes, which just spring up every once in a while. So I don't want to wander too far initially, because I don't want to leave my city open to the hordes. And I'm hoping we can get the scout up and running pretty quick, because that would definitely come in handy. Oh, that's an elephant. And that's a borderline, so we're pretty close to a city-state. Let's keep wandering up that way. Oh yeah, right on the tip of this peninsula. You have met the sovereignty of Kadaf. You are the first great empire they have met, so they provide you a gift of 30 gold. Yeah, you're giving me gifts. They give you their treasured religious idols, awarding you 8th faith. If we wish to speak with them again, we can click on the city, and it looks like they have ivory that they can trade. They're friendly, so... Alright. So we don't have to harass them. So we want to come down here now. hoping this isn't the entirety of the map. Next turn. Okay, so the scouts, we want to automate them a little. Just tell them to explore. They'll run off and do their thing. And we want to start. Let's get some workers going so I can start increasing the productivity around there. Discovered ancient ruins, which is there. It would be nice if this is procedurally generated. Okay, which it looks like it is. It's growing as we move. Evidence of recent activity reveals the location of nearby marauder encampments. Gotta work on those. More cows, some deer. So I'm not seeing any horses yet. So that's not good. Kind of hard to be horsemen without horses. You have met the sovereignty of Villainous. You are the first great empire they've met, so they give you a gift of 30 gold. Okay. They have jewelry and spices. And they're over there. This is what I was saying, I'm going to be hitting next a lot. It takes a while to get going in this game, but once you do, so many balls in the air. This looks like we're coming up on actual nation down here. Unbowed, unbent, unbroken. Dorn of Dorn. Okay. And looks like we got a barbarian encampment over there. So how we doing on... Still 9 more turns to get workers. Ugh. Now I can't cross into their territory without declaring war. And we are not in a position to do that, so... Let's see if we can get these guys over here to attack these barbarians. Build faster! No horses anywhere.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treadeth out the corn.
Okay. So we got animal husbandry, which allows us to build the caravan. We can set up trade routes. make pastures so that we can get cows and sheep. And oh, okay. So you don't reveal the horses until you have animal husbandry. So did any? Oh yeah, some right there. Cool. Oh, and some right there. Okay. So that's much closer than I thought I was going to be. Cool. Okay. So I want an elephant. Want to ride him. But yeah, horses are definitely key early game. So we got that. We can do trapping, which will let me get the deer, the truffles, and all that food. Although, I'm thinking mining is going to be better, because I can't really start making weapons until I have stuff to make it with. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm not... Well, I might be able to get there soon. Let's see if I can get to this encampment before we end this episode. Oh! Rob of the North. Let me tell you, I have a massive monitor popped up right in front of my face. Scared the crap out of me. Thanks, Rob. So, he's out exploring. Let's come down here. Waiting. I've caught you to adopt a policy and more ruins. So ruins are over here, so I should be able to get to them soon. Ruins are good because you get stuff. You can get weapons, you can get advanced technology, you can find additional settlers. It's basically just little gimmies from the game. Now, these policies are good. They give you bonuses depending on what type of social system you want to set up. Liberty's good for rapid expansion. Tradition's good for small empires. But I always liked honor. And with the Dothraki, I think this is going to be a big thing to start with. So, start with that. And almost there. Maybe next round. Click that away. Okay, so my guys ran into the ruins, and they found a map which shows me more barbarian locations. So, not terribly useful, but not terrible either. And still not close enough to attack. How are we doing up here? 3 more to make workers. Next turn. Now, these guys are marauders that are going to run around and attack cities. These guys are the ones I'm interested in. Because if I can break this encampment, they won't keep spitting out these guys. That was not a good trade-off. Need better weapons. Oh, that could be dangerous. And we ran into the Targaryens.
We have failed.
Ugh. Thanks. Not awesome. I'm gonna get wiped out by these stupid barbarians. This wouldn't be happening if I had horsemen. Okay, so we have our workers. We can start new construction here. Let's, before we do any of that, go in here. And I need these horses. So, I've got 116 gold. Cost me 50 to buy that land. So let's do that. And start sending them out to build a pasture. Start them on warriors. And these guys got promoted. So let's look at... So I can heal them. I can give them increased abilities in rough terrain or open terrain. Well, I'm thinking healing them is going to be the more profitable thing at this point. Oh, good. They made more. But I got the encampment. That's what I wanted. So, now I can take some time to hunt these guys down in the next episode. So, I was knotwork, coming back from a long hiatus. And I will see you guys next time for a little more civilization.